Sudan, all-night talks have finally broken the deadlock between the country's military council and opposition leaders. They have signed a power-sharing deal after weeks of mediation by international and regional powers, including the African Union. The two sides have been wrangling for weeks over who will lead Sudan to democratic elections. CGTN's Daniella Pearson reports.
Sudan's military leaders and opposition alliance have signed a power-sharing accord. After months of stalled discussions, the two sides finally signed a political declaration. This is seen as a key step in the transition to democracy and civilian rule. The document was signed in Khartoum in the presence of African mediators.
It is a great moment that the people of the Sudan have reached this historic moment. The parties, I would not say the different entities of the Sudan, but a unit, a united front that represents the gallant army of the Sudan, the Transitional Military Council, and of course, the revolutionary youth, intellectuals, pioneers who have taken to the streets to stand for democracy.
The Transitional Military Council and the Opposition Forces for Declaration of Freedom and Change have agreed to a joint sovereign council. The Transitional Council will lead Sudan for just over 3 years before elections take place. As the highest level of power in Sudan, this new council will be made of 5 civilians and 5 military figures. A 6th civilian member, previously rumored to be a retired army general, will be chosen by the 10 members. Under the agreement, a general will lead for the first 21 months before a civilian takes over for the last 18. The power-sharing deal is meant to end weeks of deadlock after a protester sit-in was raised by security forces last month. The deal promises an investigation into the violence.
In all of Sudan, in the south, north and west, we're celebrating a historic day. And we salute the martyrs who sacrificed their life for Sudan.
I'm so happy to announce this morning the best wishes to our people and to announce the signing in with initial letters between the Military Council and the forces of the Declaration of Freedom and Change.
This signed accord is only one half of the deal. The second document, a constitutional declaration, is expected to be signed within days. Daniella Pearson, CGTN.